Get off my way!
The calm and serenity that is the hill capital, Kandy, nestling beautifully, a wonderful day, and here we are now. The calm perhaps to be changed very quickly, because today Kandy hosts what will be the 69th story of a wonderful historic start. It's a cloudy day in the bustling metropolis, but nothing else matters. The city will get about its business, but up in the hills in Pallekele, that is the story. The beauty that surrounds us, the city, a busy corporate center. Of course, my country, our paradise. And traditionally, Kandy has been the center of life in the hills. Welcome, Sri Lanka. Here we are in Pallekele. The clouds have covered us, but it is a staggering day for the 69th Bradby Shield. And here we are, the crowds gathering up now, everybody piling in. All roads lead here to Pallekele, the Trinity College Rugby Stadium. What an imposing sight as Royal College travel up here today. Wonderful, the 69th Bradby Shield encounter live on Channel I, as you can see. And it is going to be an exceptional day for those of you who love sport, who love rugby, and who are truly proud Sri Lankans. My goodness, Sri Lanka, good evening. Here we are now, no love lost between these two sides. It's been a very, very complex season, but the Bradby Shield stands uniquely on its own. Nothing like it, one of the oldest schools rugby fixtures in the world. And here we are, such a lot of pride for all of us to be sat here to talk the game for you, to introduce this wonderful story, because I'll tell you, whatever happens during the season, whatever has happened between the teams, whatever form they carry when it comes to Bradby, everything changes. On that note, let me introduce you to my good friend, Mr. S.W. Chang. Nice to see you, Changa. We've got a lot of stuff hanging on today. 69th Bradby Shield. It's all back in the middle. Royal versus Trinity. It comes down to this. Very, very special. Nothing matters except this.
Oh, nothing matters, Sean. Good to see you back again. And the 69 Bradby, as you say, the weather conditions is ideal for rugby. And been there in the Bradby and had the experience of the atmosphere, but things have changed. You see the crowd are huge. We got a legendary coach as guest of honor, Graham Henry of New Zealand. And we got a foreign referee here. And it's all changed. The crowds changed. Everything is changed. And let's hope that the Bradby traditions continue.
Well, I rather think, SW, when you look at the crowds and look at the wonderful atmosphere here, that doesn't change. Over the years, certainly the crowds have got bigger, but the passion has also grown. It is intense. It is worldwide. We are streaming around the world, and it is absolutely massive. It's such a big experience, not only for the fans, but also for the boys in the middle.
Oh, absolutely, Sean. It's for everyone who's been involved in this. I'm sure you will agree, although you're not a Royalist or a Trinitian. It's a huge passion here. Everything is, all roads lead to Pallekele, and I'm sure in 2 weeks' time, it'll be in Colombo.
Well, there you go. Let's have a quick look, because all the conditions have to matter, all the considerations. Let's take a look at the weather pattern today. It's been a little bit, here you go, have a look at it on screen. There it is now. Temperature 22, which means it's very pleasant, good for rugby. Wind speed 21 kilometers. That's going to be a little bit of a significant factor depending on what side you're on. It's cloudy and expected rain. That will be a condition that will affect both sides depending on how soon you adapt. Right now, there is no rain. It was raining when we got here. You can see the thick cloud cover here down in the valley. But of course, will that matter? Will it be a consideration? What happened in the dressing room? The last minute chats have gone on. The boys have been out on the warm-up. It is pretty serious about what Royal have to do and what Trinity have to contend with, because Trinity are hosting the match up here. SW, last word. It's intense. It's hard work. It's down to planning. But will the conditions today make a difference?
Well, the conditions are very simple. Stay close to the ball carrier. That's the most important thing. So you can support him closer, because it's going to be a slippery ball if it's going to rain. But right now, I think its conditions are fantastic.
Brilliant. There's a word from the expert, SW, of course, talking about how it feels to be in the middle. We'll talk a little bit more about the conditions and the playing form and all of that in a little bit. But right now, we're going to run off to and get an interview. We're going to try and interview some very important people, the most important people behind all these wonderful schools. But before we do that, we're going to try and grab a nice eyeful of how it felt to get up on the train. The Royal side, the Royal supporters coming up on the train from Colombo. What a journey, really. Have a look at this and enjoy. This is very early morning in Colombo. Everybody's lined up, backpacks ready, said goodbye to the folks. Schoolmates, generations of school mates, of course, now having left school, at work, around the world, have come down and taken this wonderful story. It's a great setup, really. And how nice to be able to travel up on a train with your mates, talk about history, talk about nostalgia, get the families together, bring the sounds, bring the music, and just carry all that, the 125k into Kandy. Unbelievable story. What a wonderful sight. And, with your mates, what more can you ask for? Branded, carrying the flags, feeling a lot of pride in anticipation, enjoying every single inch of the journey. Here they are arriving in Kandy. There you go. Royal College on the way, on the button. Thank you very much. There you go. It's a great feeling to actually get on that train. I'll tell you, they're here. They're all here, absolutely elated. And we're just going to say a very quick hello to the principal of Trinity College, sir. Very nice to see you, sir. Thank you very much for being with us. It's a very special day. I mean, I can't imagine what you will be feeling right now when you look at all these kids, look at the setup, look at the stadium, look at what has happened, and look at how hard work has been translated. Very proud day.
Very proud day. It's a hard work that we have to put this Pallekal estate to this status today. I thank everyone, especially the singer, who supported us to get these two magnificent stadiums.
When you have a lot of passion, feeling, the committee, the rugby scrum getting involved, it's a huge process to get this thing just to kick off. I mean, you got all the great rugby happening from the morning. It's a massive process.
It's as I said, it is a collective effort. It's not only the Trinitians, the old boys, the scrummage especially, who is finding finance for the college, and parents, and especially the boys who are the main people who are taking part in this event.
For you as the head, the man in charge of Trinity College, about the boys playing today, what did you tell them just before they ran out, before the last word?
I told them, play a gentleman game. I don't want to see any yellow cards or red cards. Play a gentleman game and come back with the win.
Fabulous thoughts, sir. Thank you very much indeed. Unbelievable, and I wish both sides the best of luck. I think really it means that sport is in good hands, rugby is in fabulous hands, and this is one of the best traditions. But I want you to stay, sir, because we've got Mr. Nasser Majid sat next to you, and he's very much indeed. I'm going to say thank you very much. Great, absolute, sir, and principal, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much indeed. Way back now, we're going to go on screen and have a look at some past statistics as we say goodbye to the principal of Trinity College and to Mr. Nasser Majid. Here you go, look at this. Played 135, 62 Royal, 62 Trinity, drawn 11. It's all on the cards. It's all or nothing today. Unbelievable. Let's have a look at the last 8 years for stats, because joining us soon will be two stalwarts from Royal and Trinity. What an imposing sight. Have a look at the last 8 years statistics from 2004 as to how it has gone up till now. My. You can only look at that and wonder and, lick your lips a little bit and think, what is today's confrontation going to be like? Will the young Warriors hold it together? And with that, you know, when I consider being here as part of this, and we've been here, as Singh has said, for a long time now, you begin to enjoy not just the rugby, the atmosphere, the carnival atmosphere, the families, but of course, you go back to that tradition that binds the best spirit of sport, the way the game is played, and how these young Warriors hold it together, the rules that matter, and of course the traditions about fair play in the middle. Joining me right now is Mr. Ajitabe Ratna, stalwart, former Trinity captain, and next to him, Mr. Ravi Vijayanathan, my good mate. Well, have you look at these? These two gentlemen, of course, are packing some weight now, so I'm going to have to give the ball over there. You know, when you look at that, you begin to understand, Ajit, today special because the form is a bit dodgy. Anything is possible, but it's Bradby. Everything is possible.
Exactly. Anything is possible. We have seen that in the past, and in the last 2 years, that turned on its head. And which head is going to turn is the question today. But I think it's really everything is even Stevens coming to this match because I think both teams their confidence was fractured a bit in the last outings against St. Joseph's and Isipatana. So it's the rebuilding and the restoration process that would have gone through the last 2 weeks that will bring out the outcome today, Shanna.
For Trinity, from your point of view,
Yes.
are the boys mentally ready for this confrontation?
Well, it's difficult to say, Sean, because they have gone through a lot of stuff in these last couple of weeks.
Okay.
But being Trinity, and we look to the end.
You step up to the mark?
We step up to the mark and keep things going forward.
Well, let's see if Mr. Ravi Vijayanathan has the same passion about this. Royal College, same story pretty much as Ajit was saying. It's been a little bit iffy. It's been fairly good in patches, but it hasn't been consistent. Today, in the middle, are the boys prepared?
I think so, Sean. Definitely Royal has prepared themselves for this big game. And, Royal Trinity is a different ball game altogether. And both teams, the underdogs can always become on top. Because it all depends on the mental makeup of the boys and how they take up the challenge. And I closely feel that the first 20 minutes will be the crucial factor how the team gets on top. So I think Royal have prepared themselves. I know the Trinity is not an easy side, especially playing at Pallakalit. But I would say it's going to be a very evenly matched game. And who I think strikes first and keeps on the momentum and who retains position, I think will win the game today.
Well, I have to say this, both gentlemen are being very, very safe. Everyone's saying they're okay, they're ready. No one's committing over the top. But Ajit, weather conditions, will that play a part?
Yeah, I think it will suit Royal really because they play with their forwards quite a bit and the game can slow down a bit because of the rain. And it might suit the Royal type of play, but then Trinity is ready for anything because last year if you saw Baba and the rest of the 7 boys behind him battered the Trinity defense, tried to batter the Trinity defense. They held on, but today I think the third row or the loose forwards must be really up to it to hold the Royal forwards back.
Trinity's had a fairly decent season,
Yes.
all told. Not a successful one.
Yes.
Let's have a look at some stats on screen, Ajit,
Yes.
about how Trinity has gone this season.
Yes, I think.
There's the points table and where they are currently.
Yes, they are
Big
Trinity.
surprise, Dharmaraj are on top.
It's amazing. I think you as chairman of the rugby selections will have a handful because you have Hettiarachi, number 10. You have Vijay Singh, fullback at Dharmaraj, and the two centers really stepping up to another level. So I think these are boys at Dharmaraj who have really turned things around for their school. Coming from D division, coming to the first division.
So when you
It's
concern
amazing.
yourself about today's result for Trinity is absolutely vital if you look at the points table.
Yes, we have to win today's game if we want to stay up there, and Dharmaraja have to lose a game, which is not likely tough. But they have a very mature team, and they are very a lot of posture, and they know how to hold the defense. So I think they might pull through, Chan.
Ravi, I mean, having looked at that scoreline, having looked at that stat sheet, having looked at the results, you have to say, as a Royalist, you cannot be excited about this season. You have to be realistic about how they've gone. But having said that, they've actually had a patchy season. but it's not been consistent about certain areas. I mean, you pride yourself, Ajit was saying, about the forward play, about the the links, the 9 and 10 link, because you've got a captain at number 10, so the guy will come from there. But it really hasn't come off.
Definitely, Shan. I think what Royal has done season, it was basically in a very sort of average side. There are no big names, but they have rallied round as a team and they have performed to expectation. I thought the game against St. Joseph's, especially the St. Joseph, they had a very good set of forwards and Royal came on top of that. But saying that, today's game, the number 8, the third row and the halves combination will play a big role in Royal's favour. If they play well today, especially the captain Rimsey Jamaldeen, if he makes his right decision at the right time, I think Roy will have the edge. But you cannot underestimate the Trinity. They have a very good fly half. Tarinder Ratwat, he has been playing exceptionally well during the season, and he has some magic type of situation. He has come out on top even at the last minute. But this is something going to be a very crucial part as far as Royal is concerned. If the third row holds well today, I think Royal can make it. But however, it all depends on possession.
So you're saying it's fair to say, Ajit also said about Royal's forwards, so it's Royal's forwards versus Trinity's backs in a way, because they've got a fairly sharp back line with Wadud at the back. They're going to try and get that ball. They're not. You need to tell me, what do you think would be Trinity's game plan today, given the weather, given the wind factor? You're playing at home. Are they going to put the ball up there? Are they going to try and play territorial? Or are they going to try and match Royal up front?
Very sadly, I believe Wadud is not playing today.
Oh dear, okay.
And so he's been replaced. But I think a lot will depend on Tari Ratwate, the way he plans the game, because in that position, in today's weather patterns, the number 10's strategy is of utmost importance. With Naresh Pereira, who's having a great season when he's brought in. I'm a bit surprised that he's not playing all the time, but when he does come in and he's in the starting line, impact player, and he can turn things around with Tariq.
All right, Ajit. Thank you very much, Ajit.
Thanks,
thank you very much, Ravi Vijayanathan. Brilliant. We'll see you up in the comm box, of course. Now, this is the big story. Have a look at this crowd. Have a look at how calm they are, because it's only a matter of seconds before both teams come out of the big dressing room on the big grandstand on that side. Just have a quick look. It is magnificent. It is so colorful. Everybody is actually very calm and collected. I have to say that, but it's only going to be a milliseconds away before they start screaming. They're just seeing themselves on screen. They understand what it's all about. It really is special. Everybody branded in their colors, ready, waiting, willing, able. Have a look at the stadium now, because the teams, look at this. My goodness. If you look at this crowd as you go around, the camera pans. This is what this is the picture that is going around the world. We are streaming live around the world. There's www.rupavahini.lk is a stream. Text your friends around the world and tell them to watch. Palakale up in the hills, Kundasale all dressed up for the occasion. You can't ask for more than this. This is Sri Lanka at its best. The best traditions of sport and rugby in particular, carrying the flag around the world. 12,500 people, Ajit, lining up today. Unbelievable.
Talking about going around the world, there are centers in different cities.
All gathered.
Brisbane, I'll mention the names later. 240 Royalists and Trinitans
Brilliant.
gathering there for this game.
Have a look at this as the crowd start to scream and shout. We're just waiting for the two teams to come through the tunnel of the dressing room just round the corner. The crackers are going off. The bands are ready. All the pomp and pageantry for the 69th Bradby Shield, waiting on call as the junior teams line up.
It's a fantastic scene, Chandrashan.
Oh,
it's amazing atmosphere here.
This is what it's all about. This is what you remember. This is what you cherish. This is what the heart of rugby is all about.
That's right. It's quite a task getting here, but once you get here, you've forgotten about
Something
all the
will have
tracks.
to change, I think.
But it's
Getting
amazing.
here is another process.
Yes.
It's a huge, wonderful story, but it's a big squeeze. It's wonderful getting here in that sense. It's an occasion. It has such a big sense of occasion, and everybody here carries that. There you go. Wave for home. You're on film. And here it is. Royal College composed. Jamaldeen walks out very calm. Big cheer. Ravi Vijayanathan is clapping with us. At the far side in Royal and Trinity. The best editions of this Bradby Shield. The game, the spirit, the discipline, the form, the honor, the respect, all in the same place. Outstanding. It's the game that matters in the end. It's about all of us, it's about all of sport, and it's about history in our country and the way we go forward. Wonderful sight. Thank you very much to Singer right up front for everything they have done for rugby and for the Bradby Shield. The crackers go off. We're going to go now to the commentary position and we'll take it because I'll tell you this much. Don't go anywhere. It's the 69th Bradby Shield and we are live on Channel I. Welcome to reality. Referee Kaplan in the middle. World class. Everything here. Nothing short. Sri Lanka, get ready. Kick-off. Seconds away.
Can't ask for anything better, Chandrashan. Kaplan in the center.
My goodness, a world-class referee. What a huge honor it is for Sri Lanka and for all of us in Sri Lanka and for those of you watching around the world. This is what rugby is all about.
20. How old are you? Are we the same age? 50. Oh, I'm 46. Okay.
Thank you, Sean, as you come across the Palakali Stadium. Both teams are lined up, all tensed up, waiting to be introduced as chief guest and maybe for the school anthems. What a picture to see this. The young kids around the Singer logo, who are the main sponsor of this school's rugby, with the red, gold and blue balloons waiting to be they know they're on TV and they say, hi mama, how are you, papa? Good to see you. They're all waiting to go up. They're hoping that they won't be flown off with the air with the balloons. That's a lovely picture. Good camera work at the start of the game. As you see, both teams have been lined up still. The youngsters, the atmosphere electrifying as always been. That's the four kiddies of Trinity College, the future rugby players. Absolutely marvelous. This is fantastic. The principal of Trinity, Brigadier Ratna, has done a great job. They've been successful in sports, in studies, in academic. As sad his term is ending in August. Fantastic atmosphere here. The schoolboys of Trinity, all dressed in white, but waving their red, gold and blue flags. And it's a real atmosphere here. As I see all my colleagues walking up onto the podium, to the little tent here, as you see Singer. Yes, the chief guest is the 1975 skipper Rohan Sauja, the centre three-quarter who represents CHNFC, along with Mr. Chandrashan Pereira. Yeah, he has played inside Shan. Shan, I'm sure will talk to you through. And his father captain Trinity 1945, the first Bradby Shield. As we see, he's been greeted by the principal of Royal College, and on his side of the principal of Royal College and Trinity College, 1975 LAN. Beside him is General retired N. Rana Singer, also LAN in 1975. That's the teammates who behind the big Aratnok, as I said, done a tremendous job for Trinity. That's the crowd. It's huge. It's massive. Absolutely big.
Absolutely right, SW. Thank you very much. Wonderful Sri Lanka to sit down and watch this tradition just set itself up here. The 69th Bradby Shield. These two colleges have been playing, these two schools rather, have been playing this for the longest possible time. It's considered the oldest schools rugby fixture in the world. How much pride is that for our wonderful nation, our island nation? And this is sport, this is history, this is the best of sports traditions. And if we talk about the chief guest, Mr. Rohan Sauja was actually joined from Trinity, joined CHNFC, and I had the privilege of, I just started at CHNFC when he came down as a big rugby star from school. Exceptional sidestepping skills, very quick off the mark, and was fondly known as Issa.
Yes, Sean, I watched him as a schoolboy playing for Trinity. Absolutely fantastic. As we await the national anthems of the national school, anthems of the two schools.
Trinity College, the anthem, and everybody will tighten up a little bit more.
School of our fathers, now the best school of all.
Wonderful sight, wonderful sound. Everything's set now for a right. The crackers are going off just behind us. Goodness. I didn't realize how close we were to the crackers, but there it is. The tradition of the VIP walking down the middle, shaking hands. And of course, Rohan himself will remember fondly. A little bit of nervous energy, I'm sure, for the chief guest as well, as he shakes the hands of all of the royalists. Opposition today, and has been for so many years. But it's all about the game. As the bands kick up, the Papare bands on all sides, it really is referee Kaplan. What a rare occasion for this Bradby and for Sri Lanka and for schools rugby to have the most capped world-class referee in Kaplan down here with us for a very special time. He will be conducting some workshops and be looking at how to upgrade Sri Lanka refereeing. Rugby refereeing is such a critical part of the game, and we really need to look at it as well. Special amount of pride for Mr. Sauja, for Rohan to walk down the line, accompanied by the principals of Royal College and Trinity College. There's Neil Foot the Trinity coach or the chief technical advisor. The balloons of freedom and spirit of sport. And what an imposing stadium.
The world's World Cup referee is assisted by the Sri Lanka's World Cup referee, Leroy Fernando.
Yes, very much. I believe there's going to be a little presentation to referee Fernando, who's announced his retirement from international rugby. Let's hope he spends a little bit more time in the game. Here are the team lineups. It's a very, very critical part of the game today as to what teams and the makeup. Ajit was talking about earlier about the impact players, and there you can see the Royal College lineup as best they can. And here's the formation card: Pereira, Jabba, Pereira,
Kavin Pereira, Dinut Karurata, Kasun Virsure, Manusha Aberatna,
Keshan Piris, Basu Pereira, Nevan Pereira, Rinsi Jamaldeen, skipper, Udesh Aranda, Azman Khan, Devin De Silva, Alash Edevela, and Nimesh Jayawardena. Critical part, of course, that 9-10 link and how effective they will be. And here are the forwards for Trinity College: Karnatalaka, Chang, Atul Gama, Samara Sekara, Rangala, Sajit Tahagoda, and Singalaksana, and of course Asham Pereira at number 8. Here's Nasha Pereira, Tarindu Ratwata, very critical part of that link. El Gunasekara, Shaham Pereira, Aluvihara, Girigahama, and Sheikh. Here's that formation card, so you can see for yourself how they line up. The front row, critical part of Trinity College today. How good will that front row matchup be? Big ask on their part, and Ajit says they're up to it. Jamaldeen ball in hand. Referee captain just has a word. Here it is, the 69th Bradby Shield, ready to kick off. Live on Channel I, wherever you are around the world. Or in Sri Lanka, enjoy, because this promises to be a humdinger. It's going to be a cracker of a game. Promises to go all the way down to the wire. Here we go, it's kick off. Trinity College, not a very good reply. Nice clean catch. The wind has died down considerably, SW, so it means that, the conditions up in the air are not going to matter that much. It'll really come down to how good the initial 10 minutes and how intense the confrontation.
Yeah, absolutely. The wind factor is nothing much here. I can see the smokes going up from the firecrackers that we had, and raw with the line out, and they're driving forward. And the halfback is getting the forwards, Marshall, grinding.
Excellent driving ball, Changa. Good work from the Royal forwards. You can see the ball there being presented, and nicely set up now. Oh, good tackle. Referee playing advantage.
Go ahead! They're bringing back to the forward, John.
I think they're going to do that. Release. Referee captain says move away. Not moving away.
Not releasing the tackle.
That's right. So as soon as you tackle, you've got to be up. Referees are going to be very sharp on that. And there's captain asserting himself very early in the morning.
That's right. Hallmark of a good referee. Just turn your standards.
That's it. He's already spoken to the two sides, and he's just said, look, whatever I say, listen, I will give you a fair chance. And, it's so important that we listen to the referee and try and feed off those instructions.
Yeah, absolutely. Sean, absolutely. It's a pleasure to have a referee of that caliber. And I'm told that we have got Graham Henry, the former All Blacks coach, the World Cup winning coach, here with us.
Unbelievable, mate. And we had Rishi McCaw a couple of months ago, just before Sri Lanka played in that Asian Five Nations. Well, this is the visit, obviously. 2 penalties very quickly. Royal College guilty again.
He says collapsing the ball. That's the sign he gave it. And Trinity is going for the 3 points. That's Badu, the skipper, who's not taking part, bringing the kicking team.
That's right, Ajit said Badud unfortunately wasn't able to make the cut. Whereas Ratwata will take the kick. He's had a fairly good season, very consistent SW, and looking like a very solid player for the future.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he got about a year, one more year to go. A lot of potential in him. And playing in a number 10 position is very vital.
Rich rugby pedigree, mate.
Absolutely.
Ratwata, has he hooked it? Oh!
First class for Trinity. 3 points to Trinity. It's a kick that went in. Yes, I'm in. Yes, I'm in. A slow process, but definitely it doesn't matter because the flags went up and the 3 points are up.
That's so important. So Trinity College get the 3-per, and Ratwata puts the side in front, gives them a little bit more confidence, lets them settle down better. Oh dear. Should have really kicked the number 8 there, but had no option because the Royal defence were up on him very quickly. And they finally get the ball into touch. So right now, very calm, very collected, very sensible rugby from both sides. Both teams will be looking to test each other's defences, no doubt, and try and see where they can actually play their game plan, the advantages, how much they want to do that. Here's a replay of the conversion. Good camera angle, so you saw that. It turned out to be a fairly good kick. We thought it looked like it was a little bit of a hedgy kick, but went well.
Went perfectly well. I want to touch that. It took some time to say yes to that because I thought it was a torpedo.
Too true. Not a very good line out throw.
And then Pereira, halfback. Father played for Trinity too.
And he's a big kid as well. Good tall halfback, nice to see. Oh! Referee captain says carry on, playing the advantage. Good clean out by Trinity College. There's Pereira there, setting it out nicely.
Oh!
He's a tall lad for a scrum half, isn't he?
Yeah, quite tall. The father is tall, that's never play Pereira's son.
Well, again, more traditions. I know there's several traditional youngsters playing in this Trinity side, and with Royal. Those are the wonderful nature of this game. Ratwata, just from the side of his foot, really. Mandel in the touch. No way through that.
That's the purpose. If you're going to make a kick, either you get possession back, or you're going to see that you get at least a restarter to throw the ball in.
Absolutely. So it wasn't a very good kick from Ratwata, but Royal didn't, or couldn't rather, do much with it.
One of you.
There's Trinity throw in. Nice ball, cleanly collected. Referee says
Two halfbacks.
closing the gap.
That's right.
So you've got to be wary of these things. Yeah, 2 halfbacks, he said.
Oh, 2 halfbacks. He said 2 halfbacks. Because you're not supposed to stay within 2 meters of the halfback. Got to stay 2 meters, and then you can't stay out there. The short arm is a free kick.
Big high up and under. Good clatter. Royal defence up quickly.
Use it.
But Trinity secure it. Good from the number 12. Nicely hit up. Here it comes now. Clean ball. So far Trinity have done all the hard work, SW. They've looked to be the more confident side.
I would say they got more position up to now. And once again the referee says release the ball carrier, the tackle player. We must release him so that he can pass the ball, he can place the ball, or he can release the ball. You have to allow him to do that.
Ratwata going for touch, and Royal College being penalised for a lot of errors in the first 5 minutes. Ratwata, a good shot to touch. Full house here at Palakale. Beautiful sight. Really is an imposing sight. And such good support for both sides. Fabulous. There's the first time they're running their 3-quarter line. Oh! Stolen. Turnover ball.
Great opportunity to out-counter the attack by Royal.
All came for a very flat line from Trinity College. Put it down the park. Good ball. There's a dog in the way somewhere.
A bit too deep by Jamaldeen.
Yes. Good intention though, but the ball just rolled far too much over the line rather.
Did the dog have anything to do with it? Did he kick the ball?
As Sheikh recovers, and it's a 22 restart.
Rothwater to restart.
So thank you very much for joining us here on Channel I. Live from Pallekele of the 69th Bradby, brought to you by Singer, who makes no compromise about how much support they have for sport. And of course, it's exclusively on Channel I. Oh, slippery ball. Conditions are starting to tell a little bit. Nice drive from the big lad for Trinity College. But, well, preventing the ball from coming out. Referee Kaplan, very strict in the first 10 minutes, Changa.
Absolutely. What he called was going down, diving in onto the ball, not allowing the opponents to have a fair contest of a drive.
So Jamaldeen is going to have a slot. I think that's just outside the 22. There he is. Have a look at this. Everybody says carry on. Drives. Puts it down, and then there you go. Man right over the top, preventing the opposition from coming over. Good camera, beautiful work. Nice slow-mo shot of how the rules should be observed.
We're in the 9th minute, and Royal with a chance of equalizing the score. Jamaldeen is a good kicker.
That he is. Let's see if he's got his kicking shoes on today. Good angle. He's across the wind. Was it over? No. Both touch judges looked at each other. Referee Fernando running touch.
And the Royal are dancing in the alley.
Well, they certainly are.
We're bombarded with the crackers, the papares.
It's all happening.
Absolutely. This is all about Bradby.
Yes, that's what it's all about. We talked about the atmosphere. Streaming live around the world on www.rupavahini.lk. Clean catch by the scrum half for Royal College. Looking to link up. Ball back now. Nicely through. Trinity defense not up to the mark there. Jamaldeen changes direction. Goes into the corner. And Sheikh catches and then into touch. He had not much of a choice really. He marked the ball in the process, which was well done.
Interestingly, both scrum halves, both nines are Naresh Pereira and Devan Pereira for Royal and Naresh Pereira for Trinity.
Well, I can't make too many comments about these Pereira people.
I know, I understand that.
Good take. Unfortunately, couldn't hold on to it. The Royal hookers throw a little off on the timing. In trouble. But the referee brings play back, luckily. There you go. His Excellency the President loves rugby and will take as much time as he can. If there's a good game on, he'll be there. There's the Honourable Minister of Sport as well. What a great sight.
Mr. Tikiriko Kodua, the Governor of Central Province, and also I think Mr. Lohan Ratwata.
Yes. So a very, very high-powered front row there.
Absolutely.
There we go. Trinity ball. Royal actually doing some good work there. Trinity were in a little bit of trouble, but they managed to hold it together in that situation. That's nice to see from Royal College. Having a go. Well done.
Absolutely got the ball up to the forwards. They love that.
Royal still haven't had the luxury of good ball, and this might be their first opportunity.
Absolutely. They got possession now.
Good drive.
Oh!
I see the legs bumping, the big boys. Here it is now, clean ball. Little chip over the top, Jamaldeen. Collected cleanly by Pereira. Scrum off for Trinity. There's some solid work there.
There's nobody there. The scrum off is involved.
Well, those situations, you've got to have somebody put up your hand and take the responsibility. Good kick all the way back. Here he is again. Kick charge down, but just into touch. So, a good passage of play. First time we saw the ball being run openly. Nice to see.
I think both sides are, at the moment is not running that much. They're just playing the kicks, return to center kind of match. And that is your AR2 Sudhira. Royal having the throw in there, put in there. Shoaib Jabba.
Nicely taken. Very good line out. Beautifully worked.
Oh!
Here's ball back. Obviously going to kick. Inside his 22, but he still managed to get some good yardage.
Not on touch.
Ratwata, terrible pass. Turned out good in the end. Good tackle. Excellent work from the Royal defence there. It was a tricky situation because there are more 20 players. Pretty just throwing that ball a little bit too much, as did Ratwata on that occasion. He wasn't quite sure he passed it, but they earned the penalty.
Leader in sports, 14 minutes. Ratwata says, I'll take it.
Yes.
And as Ratwata prepares to take it, Sajid Abiratna will take over from me.
Well, one Trinitian hands over to another Trinitian. Ravi Vijayanathan is on the other side.
Release and then go back in. 3 penalties.
Right on the mark there, Commission. Not letting out and it's letting up on any infringement.
Referee's given very clear instructions to the Royal skipper and to the number 9, I think it was. Told him, this is what I want done. Do not go over the top and kill the ball.
Yes.
Get up as fast as possible. Get away from the ball.
Yes, and all to get the ball out fast and get the game moving on.
That's
and
it.
Any breakdown, slow down, he's very quick on that. 20 on the attack in this first 20 minutes.
Ratwata with a 35-meter kick, perhaps, just right of the uprights. Gives it a good thwack. Oh! Didn't have the legs. Unfortunately, maybe he should have struck it a little bit better.
Yes, he had a good start. He put one from way beyond, and then it's the easier one Chandrakant that time. And the boys are enjoying themselves here. Palakala, what a wonderful sight. The bands are out, people are dancing in the aisles.
Yes, very much.
And as you say, the 30 gladiators
In the middle.
in the middle.
There's the fullback for Royal College. Had a good game so far. Done all the decent work.
Wait!
Just like that. Not a very good catch by the number 8. Really should have had that.
Yes.
Gets it away under pressure.
Yes, Trent is showing a bit of composure in defense. There's no panic in the Trinity playing, whereas Royal has been showing a bit of uncertainty with ball in hand. Uncertainty with ball in hand.
They haven't had the luxury of good ball, but the little ball they've had that's squandered. But Trinity have looked to play the part a little bit better. So we're just waiting. It's 16 minutes done in the 69th Bradby Shield, live on Channel I, and has not been an exceptional start.
Not really. Nothing exciting happening here. Been very docile type of play. There's nothing. I see that a lot of knock-ons and drop passes.
Go ahead!
So in great anticipation we all sit. As the commentators, we can only describe the game to you. And it looks like Royal College are going to play their traditional grind plan. Very much a territorial plan there. Jamaldeen into the corner. Sheikh unable to collect cleanly. So a few hits. Well, they'll try and do that. 1 or 2. They actually had about 4 hits there. And then straight into the corner, territorial.
Yes.
Try and play the game as close as possible inside the in the opposition's 22.
Royal making their intentions very clear. They are going to play corner to the corners and use their forwards from then on. So that's a tactic that we see here. That's a strategy. And Trinity, let's see how they counter this type of play.
Good counter from Trinity College, holding up Royal, stalling their progress with the big boys. Ball on the deck. Referee says move away.
And 5, tackle
So this is what Royal is really about this evening. They want to take the ball up there, try and get the penalty, or you can see here what's happening here. You see the man going over the top,
comes down.
not getting off his feet,
Then go back.
and playing the ball on the ground. So Trinity need to be
Careful not to
attentive
take the support out.
to this
The support.
strategy that
Don't
Royal
take
is
the support.
adopting, and they
No,
have
no
also to
support.
play strategy to
come
the
around.
corners or start moving out of this territory.
Well, yes,
Understand?
because if you let Trinity dictate, it's going to be tough for Royal. Well, rather, if you let Royal dictate, it's going to be very tough for Trinity, because Royal's forwards are a lot heavier.
So we were talking about Dharamaraja Rugby. They are being led 7-3 by St. Joseph's just now.
Well, there you go. A turn up for the books, but I'm sure it's very early days yet.
Yes.
As Royal now in a very, very handy position to try and strike.
Up around the side.
A bit untidy by Royal, but yet
The support. When the foot
they
hits the ground, then you can stack.
got their objective.
When the foot hits the
And
ground.
you see the replay there. Not tidy ball, but the infringement
One out.
by Trinity gave them
One out.
the penalty.
One out.
They went to the corner, just a few yards from the Trinity goal line. Royal need to reform quickly here off the line out and do their pick and drives
Yes,
immaculately, so that there will be no faltering in the attack.
They've lost the ball in the process. I think somebody just pocketed the ball when he went into the crowd. So they're waiting for that ball. In the meantime, an opportunity for Royal, a very, very good opportunity, perhaps the first big opportunity for Royal College from this line out. Here they go. Here they're going to grind it now. They'll talk and walk. Trinity College will have to use all their muscle. Royal College! It's strike time anyway! Referee has said, did he blow for a try or what? I wasn't quite sure. He had his
I
hand
thought
up
he was
anyway.
going for a penalty try
That's
first.
what I thought as well.
But
Let's have a look at the replay. Royal has scored. Amidst all of that, referee captain had his hand up very quickly. Here it is. Have a look at this in slow-mo.
Don't talk
Royal
about opposition.
pumping the legs now. Well done by them.
Around, okay?
There's no way Trinity are going to hold them from here. Look at the Trinity body position. He said penalty try, and then the try was scored, so he said done. Try anyway.
that's good stuff by Royal. They've got points on the board. They
But Ajit,
got
would you
pressure
have-
into,
Yes,
pressure into
sir.
points.
Exactly.
And
And their plan worked, because a few hits into the corner, line out, grind a little bit more, get as close as possible, and then maul it from there. A rolling maul, perfect. Good planning.
simple planning, simple plan. Keep it simple. And it's paying off for Royal, and Trinity need to really counter this type of play, because possession is going to be of essence right now. And that's a mistake, Kanushan.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you look at the replay on that, Kamaldeen,
Let's see the replay here coming up. Here we go.
there's the replay. It was underneath. It went underneath, so
Yeah, it's Royal 5 points on now. Moving ahead slightly and settling down to the style of play they want to do today in the evening. They want to keep it simple, and the intentions are very clear. There
very
they go
much
again.
So. Very much so, Ajit. And I don't think they need to, try and do anything inventive. Just stick to the plan. They can. What was that from Sheikh? Really was hesitating a little bit too long. Thought of passing and didn't. Scrambled away from Trinity College. Trinity a little unsettled, Ajit.
Yes, they're getting unsettled. I think the Royal loose forwards are really getting into the Trinity backs with a lot of aggressiveness, and that's really upsetting the pool. There seems to be a little unsettling, as you said, Chandrashan.
Well, of course, the trusted Sheikh, who's been very, very good at the back for Trinity College, had a good season. And there's the Royal Management Committee, Luque, Bilal, and Rodrigo. Nicely done. Good take. Excellent line-out ball. Under pressure there because Trinity were contesting the line-out. Good that. There's the grind from Royal College.
Right there.
All pick and drives for Royal. Jamaldeen with a half break.
Good bridge there. Nicely cleaned up.
That's good ball for Royal. They are moving forward, crossing the gain line, and that's very important. Here they go again over the gain line. In this type of pick and drive, you have to move over. But now driven back.
Good tackle. There's that little chip into the corner again. Perfect.
That's
Well,
good intent by Naresh Pereira, cleaning up at the back. He's doing a lot of work, Naresh, doing a lot of work at the back. His defense is very good. Cleans up anything coming across.
have a look at this. Number one did want to get across, but well covered there in the process. But they get a penalty for it, so Ratwata with the big boot into the corner. That's a fairly good 40-meter gain for them.
Do it again. Do it again. Give me a card. Okay? Don't say anything.
Trinity has to decide right now which way they are going. They have to settle down to their game plan. Right now they are a bit uncertain as to where they are going, and whether they're going to give quick ball in the line out, whether they're going to match the Royal forwards with the pick and drive. That's Naresh Pereira with the kick ahead. Oh, that's quite an amazing kick. That's quite an amazing kick. He's through.
Yes, my goodness, what a mistake. What a dreadful error of judgment. Trying to keep the ball in. The Royal player thought he might just tap the ball back into play. And the Trinity boy following up just ran in, unchallenged. Try time for Trinity College. First strike for Trinity.
That's quite an amazing kick down the line, Chandrashan.
From the scrum half. And as you said, the hard-working winger. Have a look at that. Why did he do that? My goodness. A criminal offence there from the flanker. What was he thinking?
Trinity back in the lead, 8 points to 5 now. It's really coming alive.
What a
Here
gift.
at Pallekele.
Absolute gift. That's the sort of try you dream about. You're just running up to take the line-out ball and to take your mark there so the opposition can't take the ball quickly. And the ball's tapped back into your hands and nobody in front of you. Unbelievable.
That's given on a plate. You couldn't ask it any better.
That's a try with a little bow on it, with a little icing on it. Everything there. Absolutely brilliant.
So this is really coming alive at Pallekele. Scores now 5-8. Both sides have scored a try apiece, and Trinity have got a penalty as well. So they are 8 points to 5. And I think the game is turning around. It started a bit slow. There was a bit of uncertainty to start with, but both sides settling down. But this is on a platter.
Oh, what a fabulous follow-up for the winger there. He would have been smiling all the way when he picked that ball up. Had the power to drive over the line. Royal a little bit shell-shocked there from that, because they were doing some good work, and suddenly a strike against them, which was absolutely unplanned.
Sometimes I like to see a replay of that kick, Chandrashan. I mean, it was straight down the line.
Yes, very much
And
so.
You are not even 2 meters away from
It was the number 9, Pereira, the
Yes.
scrum half for Trinity.
Yeah, multifaceted player. He's very talented. He's got so much talent in him.
Good clean up by Trinity College. Was a fairly messy ball there. Ratwata bangs it down the park. Very good.
Royal really is shell shocked by that try. It really fractures your confidence when a thing like that happens.
Absolutely.
People have come prepared for the rain. Raining till about 3 o'clock in Kandy. But it's a beautiful evening now. Settled nicely. And the weather couldn't be any better. Maybe about 18 degrees Celsius. Ideal for rugby. Sun is not out, sunshine. It's real lovely weather.
It really is perfect rugby weather, you know, for the players in the middle. You can't ask for more than this. The weather has calmed down, it's cool. It's actually fairly chilly for us sat here in the commentary box because the wind is right up against us. But for the players, perfect. Conditions underfoot, good. The rain has stayed away. The wind is good. Absolutely brilliant.
Yes, that's Trinity Centre number 12. Sean Pereira driving on. That's great power in the legs there, working his legs. And Naresh Pereira to Ratwate. Ball comes out again. They're hit up by the number 13. Number 7, Umesh Samarasekara in the play again. Pereira to Ratwate. And that's spread out beautifully. This is fantastic rugby. But then, what a mistake to make after having the overlap. The left under, oh, you're back with me. My pal Vijay is here with me. That was a mistake, tragic mistake to say, with the overlap.
Definitely, Ajit, I thought that was, of course, bad pass. Of course, on the tackle he had to, I think it popped off. Trinity back into Royal half, Ajit, and probably some opportunities for them to score. But I think they capitalized on Royal mistake and scored their first try.
Yes.
So, more chances for them. Of course, the Royal defending at this position. Royal put in inside almost. They are
Trinity really picking up after that try, and you could see that even though Trinity had a smaller pack, they're really outshoving the Royalists here.
absolutely, Ajit, because they have to be able to get that wheel, and the 90-degree wheel always goes to the side which goes with the wheel.
Yes.
Royal have not taken control here, Ajit. I thought, you know, the many opportunities came their way, but they have not been able to take charge of it.
Yes, they seem to have settled with the try, but that try they gave away really put them on the back seat.
I
And
think
now Trinity with a lot of confidence going up. This is the number 13 really moving up very fast and hard. And Hassan Pereira, number 8, will come back to the game. Oh, making a mistake, they are not releasing the ball. But good passage of play, but not ending too well for Trinity.
Of course, Cardinal error, Ajit, getting penalized under the post. Almost the line staring at you. Jamaldeen will kick to touch.
We are in a replacement, number 18 coming into Royal.
Mutalib.
Yes, maybe replacing the number 1 prop there, the prop on the left side, the loose head prop.
31 minutes of play gone. Royal making a change. Clean catch.
It's early changes for Royal.
On start.
Maybe to add a bit of muscle to the Royal pack because they got outshoved in the earlier scrum. And here's Royal really making inroads. A great foray by Trent.
Oh! They keep on shoving, Ajit. They look very strong in that. And Trinity giving quite easily there.
Yes, I think that's where their strength is. And here is Trinity faltering a bit at the back, but still recovering. Good enough to get the ball back into play. but perhaps there was an infringement earlier, and this is a very important scrum for Royal, maybe 15 meters away on the left side of the field.
Alif is replacing Kavin Pereira in the front row. Probably I think Royal decided to bring in more weight into the pack.
Yes, I think that's where their game is going to be, and that's why they want to pack in more weight, and they're realizing that Trinity is not really defending that area too well, and Royal will continue to come back at the Trinity, and so perhaps a 10-man game will be seen by Royal. Not very exciting to see though.
Absolutely, Ajit. We will see a bit of, that is the Jamaldin throw. He needs to, what you call, get that line working. Go ahead! Cross side! Back here. Royal taking that hits once again and doing the grinding game. I think they are...
That's a great move by Royal. This is what they are good at. Just 10 meters from the post. If they stay calm and collected as they were in the earlier one, they have to score here. But
the
spreading the ball out.
There. That's an easy overlap. Oh,
amazing
try.
Brilliant stuff by Jamaldin. Just a little side step. So lovely to see.
Absolutely, like I told you, Ajit, if Jamaldin decides to play, the game is going to be in Royal's favour. It all depends on how he plays on that day.
Yes, 10 points to Royal right now with a kick at goal yet, kick conversion to be taken. But Royal well ahead. This is going to be a great game by the looks of it.
Absolutely, it's not going to be easy. Trinity is going to come back, Ajit. Trinity is definitely not going to keep quiet.
Yes, I think the whole thing is territory. We see that every time one of the two sides are in the correct place.
That was a beautiful dummy.
Great body
angle. First time he
angle.
had done it during the season, Ajit. The first time Jamaldin
He should have been doing it all the time.
Absolutely.
What a body swerve, little angle, and he was through. Caught Trinity on the wrong foot. The Trinity defense snapping there because there was only one line of defense.
Royal taking charge, Ajit, on the 34th minute. 10 points to 8. Royal leading in this first 69th Bradby Shield encounter. Oh, that was a beautiful kick by
Jamaldin on song. Yes, that's amazing stuff for Royal. This is great rugby. And Royal going up by 4 points, Trinity 8, Royal 12. And already 3 tries have been scored. This is amazing.
Absolutely. You could see that dummy there and caught the Trinity number 11 napping.
Yes.
I think he should have gone for the tackle, Ajit.
Yes,
what will you advise in that situation?
Yeah, he
Take
was
the
in
man.
no man's land. He had to go either one of the two. But he should have really gone for him. And that's a kick going over. Great the comeback by Royal. Both sides are now full gear, fully warmed up. They're charging ahead. Trinity with mistakes. Royal now really moving ahead. This is Royal breaking through. Amazing stuff. Great pick up on the ground. Great skill on the ground. Royal number 9 through. Great angle coming in. 5 meters from the line. Royal looking very organized here. Very controlled rugby. Great momentum by Royal.
Absolutely, Ajit. They are doing the grinding game and they are using that weight to their advantage, and they can see that the Trinity forwards equally coming to that power play. The line is just staring away, Ajit. I think it's just a matter of time. Royal is going to put some more points on the board.
Great composure by the Royal forwards. They are not panicking. And
Once more, is that?
Oh,
I think that's a penalty. Now the penalty referee was keeping his...
I must say that Royal is on song. They seem to be well organized. The pick and drives are going well for them. Trinity have no answers to that. Trinity's fringe defense is suspect. They were suspect against St. Joseph. They need to organize the fringes and get that part of the game organized. This is where Royal is really moving forward.
Absolutely. Trinity does not have an answer for the Royals' power play. They have been doing it very successfully. But Royal taking to decide to take that penalty, the kick at goal.
Jamaldin seems to be struggling a bit as I hear from here.
Yeah, but actually
It's not Jamaldeen who's taking the kick. Yes. I beg your pardon, that's not Jamaldeen. But Jamaldeen is scoring tries, and this guy is putting over the penalties. There's a reversal of rules for Royal. And
Royal taking gradually control of this game, Ajit. 37 minutes, 15 points to 8.
well, Trinity has to hit back, and I think territory is very important for both sides. When they have the territory, either side, whichever side, they have been scoring. Trinity need not panic, but let's say that Royal is on top right now. They have taken control of the game. Royal again making good yards. That's good play by Royal. Mutalif really moving forward, taking it forward. Over the gain line all the time. This is good rugby. You've got to get the ball over the gain line, and they're very good at this now. To get the ball going up, and this strategy seems to be working out for Royal.
Ball going out.
Okay. Ball with Royal again. That was a neat kick to the corner, and they had to kick the ball back, and then Royal gets the ball back. That's good thinking. Jamaldeen got laid out that time. Bit of a late tackle, you would say.
I thought it's very touch and go, Ajit. I don't think you could take that too seriously.
Yes, but hope it's not a serious injury though.
This is what Royal needs to counter, Ajit. This line of throw. They have been always, shaky.
Neither of the two sides have been very good with their line-out throws. Against St. Joseph's, Trinity faltered quite a bit, but I think they got themselves organized much better. Nathan Chung is doing a good bit of throwing, and the combination is working out. But in the earlier games, the line-outs were really suspect. And that's Nares Pereira.
That was definitely not intentional.
Yes.
That was not intentional at all. It was just part and parcel of the tackle.
Yes, I think that was genuine tackle. Trinity on the roll now. Pereira and to Umeshra Samarasekara, laying it back beautifully. Again, out to Ratwate, spreading out.
That's a missed pass.
Alvari not really going for the ball that time, and could have easily taken it. But Trinity still with the ball, and they are moving forward, close to the Royal line. As I said earlier, whoever gets territorial advantage does score every time, and here is Trinity on the rampage again, and moving forward very well, gaining yards. That's spread beautifully, and a little chip by Ratwate, nearly got through, but just recovered. Royal just meant to recover on that one, but that was a beautiful little chip.
Royal recovering from that. Once again on the foot, Royal looked a bit shaky at it.
Yes. And I think here what we are seeing is that Trinity is opting to go on the left side. They seem to prefer to attack the Royal on the left wing, because that's where they score the first try.
It was a crooked throw. Referee not happy with that.
Just saying that Trinity seem to have got their throwing act together, but that's the first crooked one for the day. Concern.
The supporters quite sad about the situation.
Yeah, I hope they have reason to be happy at the end of the game, because Trinity in the last few Bradbys have come back fighting in the last 15-20 minutes. But Royal now holding sway here at Palekale ground. The bands are really going full swing. The added bands are huge, cacophony of noise, cacophony here. But I'm sure with all that, the game goes on.
Oh, that is a late tackle. I think Trinity is overdoing that.
One too many, I would say.
One too many, and I think that will probably call for a...
Seven, come here. Seven, come here.
Might call for a yellow card depending on the condition of the player. And
I'm very aware
Referee.
that there's right shoulder charging on their captain number 10. The first one was a little push. The second one looks to me it's intentional. Okay? Please don't do it again. The next one will go to the bin. Okay? The penalty is over there. 7, come here. 7. 7. Come here. I've warned you. I've warned you. Don't do it again, please.
number 7, Pereira of Royal, a real good open flanker, in your face type flanker. I really like his style of play, but right now it's not the Trinity.
Oh, that was actually a little though deliberate,
Yes,
Ajit.
yes. The first one he got away, but one too many.
I think that's a little too, I think, probably Trinity realizing Jamaldin is the key for Royal. And probably making him, harassing him, probably could be something, could be a turning point in the game. So of course, referee clamped down on that issue. Of course, nothing, no great damage done to Jamaldin.
I remember 2 years ago, the other Jamaldin was felled by a fairly vicious tackle and he was taken off the game. I don't think you can do that type of thing again.
Absolutely. Jamaldin back to take that kick at goal. Just penalty almost on the 40-meter line, Ajit.
Yes, it's great. It will be a great kick if he puts it over. The angle.
I think it's true.
Amazing. This is a great play by Royal. Just
Taking
pulling
one
ahead
way.
before the half time. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff by Royal. Just what they needed to go into the dressing room with a 10-pointer and 10-point lead. And Royal really looking very good here, Vijay.
Definitely, Ajit. I think they have taken control of the game. Like what I said, Jamaldin will play a key role. And if he starts to decide to play, I think Royal will be on top. So he has been successful and that's given a lot of confidence to him. And the Royal players are now confident. With those pushover tries, I think it's a huge, playing as a forward, you know, Ajit, that when you go forward, the huge confidence level, you know, you rise up your level of game when you see your entire team going forward with a forward rush.
Yes, we see the scores here, half-time 18-8. Royal in with 2 tries and 2 penalties. 1 converted try and Trinity with a penalty and a try which was unconverted. Royal 10 points ahead, just the point lead of just the lead they wanted to go into the dressing room. And here we have the Trinity College band coming up. Just to tell you something, you were talking about the Royal forwards going. They're moving forward, and I want to say that this is a bit of a weakness that Trinity have to work around because the fringe defense is not all that great. And Trinity, if they organize their fringe defense in the second half, Roy will have nowhere to go. They have to stop that right on the fringes.
Definitely, Ajit. It's just going to be the highlights of, you could see the teams walking out. Great moment for the both captains. This is the kickoff. And that's the first penalty put by Sarundu Ratwater.
Okay,
And the first try for Royal. Quite a easy pushover. Referee in the right spot to see that try.
he was going to award a penalty try but changed his mind. And this is the last try by Trinity. And this is Jamaldin. This is a beauty. Just see the body swerve, angle, and he's through. And the left the Trinity players were dead there. And that is so far is the try of the match.
And that's the conversion.
So we go into halftime here at the Palekali Stadium with Trinity just ahead, Royal just ahead by 10 points, and Trinity coming back a little later with a try, but that was not good enough. Royal scored again, and we have a 10-point lead for Royal here.
So that was the unwanted penalty which gave 3 more points to Royal, Ajit.
Yes, and discipline is very important here, and we have the stats coming up soon, but let's see, we have 2 tries for Royal, 1 try to Trinity, 1 conversion Royal, and then the other one penalty each being shared. 10 to Royal, 18 to Royal, 8 to Trinity College. The 10-point lead, and will this be a decent cushion?
Yeah, I think so, Ajit. The important part here, I thought the confidence of the Royal team will be high. They need to get their entire game plan right in the second half, and if they continue to do and play with their forwards, I think Royal can they will be able to be victorious in this game, Ajit.
Okay.
Of course, Royal have to ensure that they don't make mistakes, because Trinity is also, we have some brilliant players in that side, and crucial will be the infringements.
Okay, we'll have a break now, a commercial break, and then we'll see you in a few minutes with the commentators from the box here. There's Chandashan, SW, Vijay and myself doing service, and we enjoyed that first half, and we hope the second half will be as good or even better. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Welcome back to the 69th Bradby Shield. Palakele all dressed up for the occasion. Referee Kaplan, world class. We are ready. Second half kickoff as Ratwata kicks the ball just inside the 22. Royal College done all the hard work. Got the points on the board. 18-8. Anything is possible. Jamaldeen, the architect of that first half. Everything to look forward to. Oh! Trinity College not going too far with balls of that, Mr. Nevin. Mr. Pereira there, unable to collect cleanly, Chang'a. Not really a big story there. You could have just simple. This is simple rugby. Do the simple things really well, and you profit all the time.
Yeah, absolutely, Sean. 18 points to 8, 3 years. 10 points to catch up. And at the moment, Royal are dominating the game because they are putting the ball up in the air. And Trinity are making the mistake. That's exactly what they want Trinity to do.
Very interesting you say that. And a couple of hours before the game started, I said the ball's going to be up in there quite a lot today. Oh, dreadful kick. Dreadful kick from Jamaldeen. Luckily, referee on the spot. Yellow card off the park. That was unintentional. I think he just saw it. Let's have a look at it again. Ball popped up.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh my goodness.
That's very dangerous. That's a spear tackle.
That is I thought it was unintentional. Because I only saw the replay afterwards. That could have been a very, very tough call there. He's lucky to get away with the red card, with the yellow card.
Absolutely lucky. Absolutely lucky to get a yellow card.
Goodness, that could have been very dangerous. Luckily, it wasn't. So he's off in the sin bin. And Trinity now have the advantage of 15-14. First chance for you to get. Good to see. But turnover ball on the deck, Chang'a. This is what Royal have been so efficient at doing.
The forwards are well drilled.
Not a very good kick again. Terrible kick, in fact. In trouble. Very much in jail, Royal College.
2 bad kicks, 2 slugging kicks. One ended up with a Trinity player knocking on, and the spear tackle. And another very bad kick. Trinity had possession, lost it. And then again, this kick.
That could have gone anywhere, really. Well done by the Royal College player for holding on there. He was in real trouble.
And number 13 would have been in trouble too. Just diving over.
Not much of a choice, really. Here's a good ball for Royal College. They can shove the ball here and take it back.
Where's their flank?
But well done, Trinity College, for holding up. Trinity College now a little bit more expansive rugby. Good to see. Available ball in the corner. Right side.
Yes! You said it! Available in the corner, and it was. That's the real winning corner. He's sniffing it down. You have done it many times, and you know it.
Absolutely, SW. Very simple rugby. Good from Trinity College. Good reply. Using the advantage to their maximum. Keeping their heads about them. And there's Sheikh in the corner. Nicely scored. Perfect try. Have a look at this from the other angle. Outstanding stuff.
Bradby has closed the lead a bit. They got a 10-point lead. Now they got 5 cut off. Another 5 points to go with the conversion to come.
So very good reply from Trinity College at the start of the second half. They were a little bit dormant in that last passage of play, the last quarter of the second half, and they've come back strong, which is nice to see. The game's opened up again. Ratwata couldn't angle the kick from the corner. So game on again. 15-13, everything to look forward to. We're just 44 minutes, so plenty of time on the clock. The Bradby just got hotter.
Trinity has got the advantage of playing one player extra.
There's that long cutout pass. Really well done there by Ratwata. Saw the extra man on the wide, took his opportunity and just swung that ball wide. Good pass, well done, simple rugby. How nice it is to see that.
Raced out by Royal, leave the ball fully to touch. And Trinity will have the option of having the scrummage, the scrum, the centre field. That's a very advantageous position for Trinity. And I'm sure the father who played for Trinity and Royal must be happy to see his son scoring and trying for Trinity.
Oh, yes, you can't ask more than that, really. You can't pay money for that sort of pride and joy. Wonderful sight. History in the making. Such pedigree. Such fabulous traditions. Outstanding stuff. That's what this Bradby is all about. The best traditions and spirit of sport at the highest level. Good to see. Nice ball. Beautifully done by Trinity College. Oh, lost it in the tackle. And Royal recover well. Here's the fullback, has had a really good game. Everything he's done, he has done really well. Each time he's got ball, there's been a gain involved. And even so, he's done the basics well. There's Sheikh down the line. Nice kick, stays in. Suddenly remembers that he's got to track his opposite number down. Does the work, gets up there, manages to slow down his opposite number.
It's all happening. The Sheikh, the try scorer, started to realize the ball was still in.
Yes, he did. It took him a millisecond to think, oh goodness, he hasn't gone out. I've got to get up there, otherwise Royal are going to run it all the way up the park. He did that, he got there quickly. Jamaldeen outside the 22. I don't think he realized that. No, he didn't. He was 1 foot outside. He was actually on the line. Let's have a look at the replay there. Because he thought he was inside the 22. In fact, when he took the catch, it was just outside.
Sean, if he was inside the 22, he took the ball in. So even then, the ball, the line out will be brought back to where he kicked from, or the 22.
That's right. Nice shot there. Close up, you can see the sweat peeling off the Royals forward row. The big Boiler House boys. That
really lost
row.
the ball.
Yes, they've lost the ball in the process. Turnover. Referee says hang on.
They wouldn't have an advantage there because the ball went into the 22.
I'm a little concerned about the Royal jerseys, Changa. All the numbers are peeling off. It looks like it's just been ironed on.
Oh, very good, Spotty. Let me have a look at the numbers.
All the numbers are peeling off.
The peel numbers.
Yes. Difficult for the referee in that instance because he doesn't have a number to call.
18-13. Roll in front. The first Bradby leg of the 69th.
And the statistic shows 32 games all.
Interesting.
There you go. That's Jamaldeen inside his 22. Very good kick.
I think the ball was taken back again.
Oh, yes, it was. Well spotted, Changa. I was actually looking at the kick, didn't look at the position of the player.
It was a good kick, but the ball was taken in. Mistimed it.
So you got to make sure when you receive the ball. Here's Trinity with the throw in. Unforced error there, Trinity College getting it absolutely wrong.
Inside the 22.
So good to see referee Kaplan. Such rich rugby history for Kaplan.
Crouch.
I'll read his stats out in a little bit. Astounding statistics. He's the most capped rugby referee in the world. Been to 4 World Cups. Took the refereeing when he was at school. And has done so well. This game has been a little patchy for the players because there's been a few mistakes, which Kaplan has been very quick to point out. There's Trinity College now with some decent ball. Slowed it down. Should have gone wide, I thought, but they brought it back in. They had numbers on the wide outside as well. A little bit shy to get their pack to work. Drop goal attempt. Has he got the legs?
He got the 3 points, I think. The crowd says it.
Ratwater turns it round quickly. Brings it all back even. There you go, have a look.
Yes, clean at the whistle.
So there you go.
That's 15-18. 16-18.
16-18, I thought it was 18 all. But in fact, it's 16-18.
It was 15-18.
28 replacement comes on for Royal College. Nipun Alakon, there's Ashan Pereira off, and Nipun Alakon on the park. Restart after that drop goal from Trinity College and Ratwater. Will that be a significant kick? We'll find out soon enough. There's that fullback again.
This time he managed to get through only one. Only on stays Kaplan. Trinity has been playing on patches, you know, and right through the season.
There's the sin bin player coming back on.
For Ibrahim, the coach of Trinity College.
And here's the player who was sent off for spear tackling. Very good kick from Ratwate into touch. Good gain. Look at that number peeling off the back, like I was saying. Makes it very difficult for the referees, for all of us as well. So here's Trinity with a very good position now to strike.
I think Kaplan wants to have a chat. Maybe with the jersey numbers, with peeling off, as you pointed out.
Well, maybe it's going to be a problem because suddenly you've got a full team without numbers. It's not going to be easy for the match commissioner or for the referee or for us on commentary. Well taken. Nicely done. Clean catch. Little bit airy ball there. Oh, deliberate there. Deliberate. That was so obvious.
Well spotted. Good one.
That was very good actually. He was so quick in front and onto the side. Have a look at this. That was a little bit, we should go back a little bit on that replay. Then you can see the Trinity player right in front. But we'll come back to that in a second. Well picked up. Nice little tip over the top. Royal inside there to 22 now. Trouble. Good tackle. Royal there in numbers. Really hesitating. I meant to say Royal were hesitating and Trinity were there in numbers.
Royal in position now.
Yes, they do. They need to get out of here. Very good charge down. Trinity really showing a little bit of urgency now. Can they convert it from here?
They're 2 points, they're 2 points down. They're home territory.
Can they convert it into decent points? That's the big ask. Static ball, nicely worked. Sharp hands, in the corner. Try tying, Yashwanth.
Simple. A walk in the park. Absolutely simple. Where did it come from? Reminds me of the last year's Bradby, where Trinity scored in that corner many times, Sean.
Yes, absolutely. It didn't look like anything. It just looked like a very slow ball, static, but then very sharp pass from the ball collector meant that Yashwanth was in the corner. There it is.
Absolutely out of nothing. Yashwanth nearly walked into the center. He got tackled.
He was so casual. If you go slightly back on the replay, you can see how fast the pass was. Actually, it was a little bit dangerous for Yashwanth strolling there, because if I was that Royal player, I would have clattered him from behind and maybe tried to dislodge that ball. Yashwanth was just walking along, really.
Because the try was a walk in the park. So he thought, okay, I'll have another walk.
Yes.
Extend the distance.
Very casual.
Anyway,
indeed,
21
but
points.
Nicely scored. He did all the hard work from the corner there. Oh dear. Messed that up.
Running boots are at home.
Well, yes.
The running boots are on.
Running boots certainly. And his passing boots. Have a look at this. Nice pass. Look at that. Second one there. Even better. No, actually, that number 4 there did really well. Look at that. Yashwanth was so casual.
Hey, Sean, forget about that. Look at the number 1's class.
Yes,
the number 4.
absolutely.
Absolutely. Pro forward. I'm sure Ravi will be proud of that pass.
I'm sure he will, and so will Ajit. Restart. It's all happening here in Pallekele, live on Channel I. If you're joining us for the broadcast, thank you very much for the company. Nice to have you on board. It really is turning out to be a cracker of a game. I said that right at the outset, because this is Bradby. Anything is possible. Tamaldeen comes alive again. He's done some great work.
Pretty lost that kickoff. Look at the lineup of the forwards. Oh, ready to attack. Roll on the go.
Here we go. Royal College doing what they've done best in this 69th Bradby. Pick up, grind, but error. Not a very good call there. They should really have controlled that. There you go, holding on the deck. What a nice sight. A couple of generations of youngsters, mummies and daddies, uncles and aunties, and some brothers as well. Well, you know.
Maybe grandma and grandpas.
Well, they are. I saw some of them walking in. This is a sight to behold, as they say. You can't ask for more than this. My country, our paradise. Rugby, school rugby. Such a good tradition and such a good example. Such a great flagship for the game in our country and for the rest of the world.
Absolutely. And you can see the dignitaries that have come here to watch this game. It's grand as Trinity goes into a crucial line out. Pereira swings out Yashwanth.
Trinity has really done so well with the line outs. Have been clinical and good collection, even that one. There you go. Slow ball. Pass to nobody really. There's the pace now. Oh, again. Whom was he passing to? Again. Whom was he passing to? Unbelievable passage of play there. A little bit too casual, Changa.
I know, it's too casual. Because the casualty is this. To whom are they passing the ball to?
Look at that. Not even bothered to look. Was looking at his tackler, threw the ball wide, and the knock on there.
And he passes wide too.
And he had space on the wide outside. Dreadful passage of play for Trinity College.
21-18 lead, that's the question. Too casual.
Don't be, because you've got tons of time on the clock.
Yeah, we got one more leg in Colombo too.
Exactly. Royal College. Nice scrum. Well picked up. Good clean out there from Royal College. You saw the aggression of the player arriving. Good boot. Nicely collected. Substitute there. And Sheikh looking for a grubber.
Very good intention there.
Oh! That was a knock forward, wasn't it?
It's definitely. Knock forward. But look at the thinking by Singh. The grubber, over he's come to his sense. You can see he had a dreadful first half, I thought.
Yes, he did, and he's got a very heavily. Look at this. Oh dear. Took his eyes off the ball. Again, we go back. Do the basic things really right, and then you will profit.
And yeah, he took the cameraman off there.
Yes, it is. The paparazzi nearly got clattered.
Very crucial scrummage for Trinity.
Scrum ball, well held up by Trinity. Have definitely held their own on their ball. Radwata, cut out pass. Numbers. Right eye! Trinity College! Beautiful, simple, clinical, absolute.
Absolutely fantastic play. That's what they want to make it earlier, but they all ran too much, and it was obstruction. This time they ran into the angle, got the ball in the hands, and tried the corner. And what do you say, Sean, about that?
Right eye.
Absolutely. 26 points to 18.
So simple, really. Have a look at this. Early ball, thank you very much. If you go back and look at the start of that, if we go right to the start of that, you can see how efficient simple rugby can be. The ball, I always say this, the ball has pace. Use it.
Yeah, more than you. Why not use it?
Absolutely.
The red, gold and blue flags are up. The red, gold and blue jerseys are up.
And I can hear you screaming as well. So.
Absolutely. You caught me on that, son. Rothwater, has he got the boost back?
Yes, he does. I think he does. He'll be charged up now. The adrenaline will change his focus, hopefully. Here he is. He's got the legs. Oh, just
the post.
Just on the shave, the uprights on the outside of the right-hand side. Let's have a look at that replay, because I'll tell you, such simple rugby is a joy to watch. And and coaches and trainers and planners need to look at this. One hand, simple.
But he took the ball in the wrong hand.
That's true.
Because you can get the tackle on that side. He should have.
Nice and early, cut out, draw your opposite number, pop the man on the outside, overlap. Cheers, thank you very much. Well, it's been remarkable because the rain has stayed off, the wind has died down, and it has turned out to be the perfect postcard of the 69th Bradby Shield on Channel I, live and exclusive, brought to you by Singer, who made rugby in this country another level.
Oh, absolutely. Having said that, the weather has helped Jonathan Kaplan too to have it nice and cool.
He would have been a little concerned about sucking on the rehydrate, but right now he's very much in charge and having a good game and showing that continuity is so important.
Oh, I had the pleasure of running touch for him in the Dubai Summits many years ago, Sean. And he used to nap always, so I used to call him Naplan.
Live webcast on your screens, www.rupavahini.lk. Text your mates, call your friends around the world and tell them to have a good look at Sri Lanka and how good it looks on film. Royal College doing what they do best, grinding away, pumping their legs, mauling and rocking like their lives depended on it. They need to, because time is ticking.
The time can tick because Trinity must not relax now, because the fact that it's only a point of two scoring away.
Jamaldeen failed attempt at a drop goal, but he gets the penalty. Did he see the referee's hand out, or did he take it anyway?
I don't think he saw the referee. He may have seen it. Two points on the cherry, I would call it.
Yes.
But Jonathan is absolutely right. Big back play.
That's right. So you got to say hello to my mates around Sri Lanka, wherever you're watching down in Colombo. They'll be huddled around televisions and all the clubs at Havelocks, at CHNFC, at police, at the army, at the navy, all part of the rugby family in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, I promised to say hi to a lady called my auntie.
Well, thank you very much, mate. You've got friends around. We're saying hello to rugby teams and you've got somebody, my auntie. Well, we'll have to check on that one. Here you go, Royal College, driving hard. Referee's got his hand out. Hold on!
Royal are very, very dangerous. They're very good at this, by the driving ball especially.
Yes, they have. Oh, ball squeezes out. How on earth did that ball squeeze out? Referee says try. Referee says try. The ball squeezed out and went back. Fair call. Referee right on the spot. Royal College, come back.
Come back very strongly. That's a try.
As the ROYAL Royal go up. Let's have a look at the replay on this. It's not very clear. There's the ball. There it goes. It comes back. The Trinity player tried to rescue it. And then he threw it. Actually, he passed it back. He rolled it back through his legs. And the Royal player was there. Have a look at that. There it is, free. Well struck by that player there, Royal College. Sharp as nails. I can't see his number because it's peeled off. It looked like a number 1 or a number 2. Jamaldeen. Arrow shot. Done. We're back. Royal. Trinity. Bradby comes alive. Royal strike. It's all or nothing on the cards. My goodness. I'm going to scream because I'll tell you, this is what it's all about. Look at how sharp the player is. There's the ball coming out. The Trinity player pushes it back. It's legal. He pushes it back from there. Here's the strike. Lovely. Strike time. Perfect strike.
And to add to that kind of fantastic conversion, icing on
Great compliment, Jamaldeen. This is what it's all about. This is pressure rugby. And these are when the players come alive. The best teams will play their rugby. And the good teams will clinically finish. The performance level will go up of the fitter side for sure.
What great composure by Kari Ratwate. He's been a real anchor for the Trinity side. Just look at that kick. It went right down. And right down the line, got into the territory. And anyone who's having territory today, Chandrashan, they are scoring.
Absolutely. And really, I mean, you got to hand it to the Royal Pack, who've done some amazing work. They've stuck to their plan, and it's been multi-successful for them. For Trinity College, they've struck well, but now, 25-26, with just about 15 or 14 minutes on this clock. My goodness, what a grand conclusion to the first leg of the 6-9 Bradby. And I did it also a league game.
Yes, it's a really important game for Trinity College. They have to pull this one off. And again, this game has it all. Stanley got turned on.
It certainly has. It's certainly
the ball.
very hot in the middle down here in Pallakale, just south of the Kundasali Hills.
Beautiful kick again.
Look at that. Clinical stuff. This time slightly over the top, I think. Just gone a little bit too far. And over the dead ball line, which means it's a scrum right back where they kicked it. Yes. Well calculated by those Royal players.
Yeah, they were very calm. No panic. And this shows maturity on both sides. Yeah, Orville Fernando. Stalwart in the middle there.
Yes, he is. And there he is, sporting some great tattoos.
Yes.
The president of the Referee Society these days.
That's right.
Match commissioners, schools rugby association, reps.
Huge infrastructure for these games. Not like the old days, there was only a referee.
Yes, absolutely. Look at that big front row for Royal College. Big boys, nice to see. And still grinding away. Good performance, good work rate. That's what you want from your big 8. White ball, little bit of space, good tackle. Nicely done.
I think a Trinity player knocked himself out with that.
Committing full on,
Yes.
did absolute,
Yeah,
throwing
good.
the bodies on the line for their college. Nice to see. Have a look at this tackle. Have a look at this now for a defending tackle. Ball,
Oh.
man and ball. Great smother, perfect stuff.
Total commitment is what we are seeing here by both sides. They've thrown
Absolutely.
themselves into the game. Trinity expansive more than Royal, but Royal sticking to their game plan.
Nicely cleaned up. It was dirty ball for Trinity College. Love to see that smother tackle again, just to show how much commitment. We'll see if we can get that back on your screens, just to show how to tackle in defense. Here's the fullback for Royal College. He's really had some good games. Look at that.
That's a bit of touch
Still
rugby.
going. He's really, every time he's touched ball, he's been able to run a good gain factor, good yards from him.
Nimshan Javadana, I think that's a kick for 20 because a man didn't release the ball. Yes, you can see it coming. But this is going to a huge climax here. It can go either way.
Absolutely, Ajit. And the good thing is both sides are fit. Both sides are contesting every single thing on the deck, and they're up to the mark. The work rate is good. It's really a great example of top-grade rugby.
Yes, I think it started slowly, but now it's built up so beautifully. It's an amazing contest in the middle here.
68 minutes gone, 69 minutes gone. Just round the corner we've got, I'll tell you, the last quarter is going to be so intense. As Ajit said, any side, it could go either way. It's going to go all the way down to the wire unless one side runs away with it and actually tears away like Tunisia did last year. Well, we'll wait and see. For all of you watching at home, don't go anywhere. Trinity, come back.
That's Kari Ratwate for you. Never give up. Missed a few, but he kept on trying. And that's a beauty from 45 meters off.
If this game going to go down to the wire or what? I'll tell you, the Papare Band strike up for Trinity College. Royal College were there, and then Trinity came back with this clinical Ratwate boot. Angles it well, gets it right. Fabulous stuff. Cool, calm and collected under pressure.
Yes.
That's what you want for your number 10.
Great composure and maturity by this boy. And
A lot of pressure on those young shoulders. Hands it well. He's got good genetics on his part. Here's another player who's had a good game. Had a very good first leg. Jawardana lad. Oh! Nearly intercepted by the number 13 for Trinity College. The centre was up there on the button, but just couldn't hold on. Hold on!
it seems that every time Royal has thrown the ball around, it has not really worked. They have to keep it tight. Really 10-man game. That's where they are moving forward. And we see the pick and drives here. And again, we see Jamaldin right back with his forwards. That's where his strength lies. And that's where they're going.
Well, Royal's 10-man rugby has been outstanding, really. As Jamaldin just drops that neatly into the corner. Nicely collected by Sheikh. I think he just sliced that into touch. He knows that. Really he wasn't happy with that. You could see straight away, had he banged the ball right down the line, there was an opportunity for Trinity College to put some more icing on that cake. But as it is, 71 minutes. Well, clock's ticking. Just 9 minutes to go.
Yes, as I said before, territory is so important in this game. Every time a side has got into the zone, they have scored. And that's why the scoreboard is ticking. And let's see what Royal do. But 20 with the ball. 20 with the ball. That was a bad throw by Royal.
Terrible
You can't
throw from
afford
Royal
that when you're in
College.
the zone.
Having done so much good work. Defense not up to their mark from Royal College. Letting Trinity get away with just standing up on first phase ball. Collected outside his 22. Up and under. Trinity will bang the ball back down the park again. This time ball's going to run over the dead ball line or the goal line. Oh no, it stops a little bit before. Jamaldin nicely into position.
Trinity need to score one more try or a conversion to get ahead, so that Royal will have to score twice to win this game.
I'm sure that's on the top of their mark right now. Jamaldin breathing hard because he's been doing all the hard grindy work as a captain as well. Leading by example. Definitely something has to be done about the numbers for Royal College. They're peeling off as we speak. Second leg, ball went back.
Oh, morass of mistakes.
Two good tackles. A very, very conscientious president of our country, thinking about the game, contemplating what might be a result.
Yes, maybe he is a visionary, so he must be knowing it all.
Well, he'll be
sees ahead.
thinking, based on the
Proactive.
realities, he's a very good analyst of the game.
Yes. Royal with the put in, and again they'll keep it very close. They have to do this because every time they spread it out, they have made mistakes. So you'll see
10-man
it come
rugby. The Royal keep it to 10 and don't try and go expansive. Not a very
Yeah.
good kick.
Yes.
A dreadful kick from Jamaldeen. Gives the opportunity to Trinity College. But nicely tackled in the process. Good to see that he tackled man and ball in the up and recovered as well. Good work from the wingman there for Royal College.
Man who's a bit nervous right now will take over just from me, and it's nice being with you this evening, and we'll see you in Colombo. Bye.
Trinity College, the big boiler house #1, driving hard, doing well. Trinity, ball on the wide now, they're going to keep it. Hit up again. Running into pressure. Let it come. But that's what Trinity want, just hold on to this ball, soak in the time, try and take it wide. Nicely strong play from the wingman there.
Trinity looking very dangerous, Sean, in the attack, especially when they come into Royal territory. They look very dangerous. Whenever they run the ball, they seem to keep advancing, and there are scoring opportunities are many, and they have scored twice, Sean.
Exactly.
The Royal need to get into Trinity half.
Royal need to work on their defense as well in Colombo. That'll be a key
They've
part
been
of
very
their
shaky
planning.
so far.
So desperate minutes now. Just
Another penalty,
5
just under the
minutes
post.
gone. Penalty for Trinity College. So Royal, well, it's going to be a hard road now.
Definitely 29 points.
32-25, they get it over. Not a very difficult kick for Ratwate.
But the question is, if the Trinity puts it over, it will be a difficult position for Royal. They have to score twice, Trinity. Royal have to score twice, Sean.
But it sets up the second leg in Colombo absolutely beautifully.
Question is, I think the person who wins this game, the team which wins this encounter, will be go confident, Sean. So that's going to be the key.
Perfect strike, beautiful. Trinity advanced a little bit more in the last 5 minutes of the game, but supporters are delighted, rightfully so. They were a little bit calm and they were a little bit quiet when Royal did all that scoring. But here it is again. Here's that penalty, the replay. Referee right there. The Royal player not making any effort to move away. There's Ratwata, finally found his kicking boots. Clinical from him, outstanding.
Of course, Royal have to blame themselves for to be in this position. They were a bit shaky in the second half, Sean, especially the three quarters. They were very suspect during the high ball. They were very suspectful, and they have gave many opportunities for Trinity to come into Royal territory and making those scoring points.
Well, yes, you have to say that, Rubs. I agree with you, mate. It's been a plan for Royal to play their top 8 and play some 10-man rugby, and they've been successful with it. I'm not too sure why they started to spin it wide and miss out. Here it is again.
Again, it's a mistake. It's the crooked throw.
Oh, dreadful. Tough call, Rubs. Tough call, because this is something you do so many times in practice. Your ball, your throw, get it right.
Is absolutely correct, Sean. You cannot pardon if you lose your own line-out throw. And Royal
that
has
face says it all, really.
quite disappointed. That is former Ragal captain of Royal, Hassan.
I can imagine what the disappointment on his brow. But of course, we also have to say there's another leg to play in Colombo in your own den for Royal College. So let's
Another
see.
penalty, I believe, for Trinity. I saw the referee's hand up. Use that.
The referee thought about it. Trinity. Trinity very settled now. You can see they're confident, ball in hand. No rush about their game. Nice little cut back. Oh, just couldn't collect cleanly. Nice ball from the side of his boot. Beautiful. Yashwanth clinical as ever in the corner. Great gain. More pressure for Royal College.
Royal have been playing in patches, Sean. Sort of a game when they're on top, but when they're weak, they're really weak. It's just a couple of minutes to go, probably about 3 to 4 minutes.
2 minutes plus injury time. Trinity have come back nicely in the second half. They really, they were lying second in the first half. They came back and they've really shown a lot of class, a lot of fitness, a lot of endurance, and a lot of good skill.
Jamaldeen kicking deep.
Right down the throat of the winger. Here's Sheikh. Nice big up and under into space. Collected cleanly. Did he mark it? Now he's going to have a go. Roll out! Doesn't have much support. Now he gets the support. So Royal College will have to go back to the whiteboard and the drawing board. Have to see what they did right and carry on doing that. This is what they were doing right all the way. Great gain. Great gain from the centre three-quarter there. Delayed the pass.
Hospital pass.
Very much so. Could have been in all sorts of bother. But luckily, little bit of passage of untidy play on the deck there, but Royal managed to hold on to it.
Royal trying to play with the forwards. Long way to go. They're still in the
Just
almost
outside
on the
the
30,
22, I know.
25.
That's a very big ask to grind 40 metres up the park. But they're happy to do it. They've got the legs. They've got the petrol, so they might as well use it up, as we say.
Up they're gone. There goes Mutale. That's the next tackle.
Referee's playing advantage.
Referee's keeping.
Hand is up, as you can see. Advantage just over. Oh no, he's brought it back. That's good to see. Royal now need to try and get up the park as fast as possible. Somebody will ask the referee what's the time. Have a look at this tackle. Oh, too high. Way too high.
Trinity coming back strongly, Sean, in the second half.
Yes, what they did was they actually changed the format because they were trying to match Royal College in the forwards. Didn't work. They turned it around, started spinning the ball wide. Worked like a charm for them.
Absolutely, Sean, and they have done tremendously well with the three quarters.
And I'm very quite kicking as well.
Absolutely, quite impressed with the fullback Sheikh. I think he had a great game, and his kicks were excellent. And the brilliant try he scored in the corner. So I thought it's a great comeback by Trinity with the three quarters.
Yes,
dominating the Royal three quarters. The Royal three quarters looked very, very shaky in the second half.
Nicely taken.
Can Royal grind and go past
would
that?
be perfect if they can grind another try from here.
Long way to go, Sean.
Here's Royal. Oh,
he was lost position.
That's pretty much the end of it. Here's Trinity now with an opportunity. Spinning it wide. Inside pass. Well tackled. Good defense from Royal on the cover. Little pop pass. Oh, the bounce. Oh, yes. Looking for the try line. Royal driving. Royal defense on the Trinity driving at the line. Here it comes. Everything to play for Trinity. Roll out. Taking it back into the traffic.
Desperate defense by Royal. Will Trinity go over the line? They are just inches away. Royal desperately tackling. Just a few inches to go.
Royal
will they hold on?
Their bodies on the line now. They're digging it up. Numbers on the
moving
wide.
around. Oh.
Good tackle. Good defense. Good defense, Royal College.
5 seconds of the
Trinity.
game.
Whoa.
Will they get through?
Pop pass. He's on the line now. This is amazing stuff. We said he would go down to the wire. And true to form. Right on! Trinity! It had to come. The pressure was on. Trinity pressured the line. Royal did everything they could. And finally, just ran out of defense.
32. Actually, they said 22.
So 25.
35.
And then, of course,
37.
there's that try. Beautifully driven in the end there. Took his opposite number out. There's the number 4. Beautiful. Good body angle. Perfect try from the number 4. But more importantly, look at that drive and the body angle, Ravi. Absolutely clinical. That's what we always say. When you're close to the line, get that angle and drive hard.
I think Royal forwards basically looked tired lot, Sean. They couldn't hang on to that.
Yes, they couldn't.
The last minute onslaught by the Trinity forwards.
That's it. Trinity take the first leg, strike really hard, fabulous, and of course 37-25.
Was it converted, Sean?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't converted?
No, it was. So it's 37. Remains on 37. But that's what they take down to Colombo. Trinity celebrate. Royal will go back to the drawing board and consider what they did right and what they couldn't get right in the second half, because it was Royal's first half and Trinity's second half.
I think great comeback by the Trinity, three-quarters, Sean. Absolute control in the second half, and they look very dangerous. Royal for that in return could not counter. You could see the score, full-time score, 37 points, Trinity, 25 to Royal. Absolute dominance by Trinity in the second half, and whipping Royal at the post and winning this first leg of the Bradby Shield. Definitely they'll be going confident for the second leg to Colombo, and probably looking to get a triple this year, Sean.
Well, yes, very much so, mate. I mean, everything to look forward to, and this is also a league game.
Yeah,
the Trinity have done really well. They've got the points. They were at number 2, and they just needed this win to get them up there, which makes it an absolute contention. There's young Wadood. St. Joseph's just got beaten by Dharmaraja 22-20.
St. Joseph lost to Dharmaraja.
Just got beaten by 2 points, right down to the wire, which means Dharmaraja still in front, will take the big one. Trinity win this league game, take the points down to Colombo for the first leg of the Bradby. There's Wadood, the skipper, who's unable to play today but celebrating, absolutely pumped up with adrenaline, and rightfully so. Got his side right into the fray of it, and they came back so strong in the second half. You have to say this, Royal College had it stitched up in the first half, but they just couldn't finish from there.
Sean, actually it's a desperate, I would say it's a desperate Royal forwards. I should be sorry for the Royal forward. They played a splendid game, but unfortunately Royal three-quarter let them down badly, and whenever the Trinity three-quarters ran, they looked very dangerous in the second half, and Royal was very, very shaky in the high ball. Even the captain Jamaldeen, every time he kicked, most of the time he kicked into the hands of the Trinity three-quarters, the fullback, were ready to take that high ball and kick it back, and looked very, very dangerous whenever they kicked high.
Well, I think Royal will learn from their mistakes up here, and it'll be a very different game in Colombo. Trinity will come absolutely confident, brimming with confidence pouring out of their ears when they arrive in Colombo at the Royal College Stadium 2 weeks from now on the 15th.
It'll be 15th of June, Sean, and I think the Royal have to go back to the drawing board and see what happened in the three-quarters. I think the three-quarter let down their forwards very badly. The forwards had control of the game, but you can't expect them to, grind 80 meters, Sean, and score tries.
Well,
they have to do their part.
Talking like a true forward, I understand what you're saying exactly. But of course, today for Trinity College, absolute joy for Royal College. An initial start, the forwards did so well, as Ravi was saying. Let's have a look at the highlights, and then you decide for yourself. If you missed this match, my goodness, you should be chastised. Here it is, right from the tunnel. Referee Kaplan, world class in Colombo, a real champion himself, and how well he did with the game. It really came down to the initial story. That was a fabulous gift for Trinity College, and then Jamaldeen with an absolute peach of a try. My goodness, how good was that strike just from outside his 22. Got injured in the process and he was a little jaded from the rest of it, but nevertheless, and that was, of course, the conversion.
The conversions were done by Devin Pereira, Sean. He made those conversions for Royal.
Look at that tackle. Royal and Trinity both committing maximum in defense and in attack. Really was played in the right spirit. But there was one tackle really which was a spear tackle. Otherwise it really was spectacular in terms of a game really well played. There's a little late tackle there on Jamaldeen. He did take a little bit of a clatter, but the lad stood strong. That's a mark of a good player. Here's Sheikh on a simple move from Trinity College, from a very clinical cutout pass and a nice try in the corner. And then here's Ratwate being so efficient, calm and collected on a young-shouldered.
I think Sean, Trinitians will be very happy. Trinitians all over the world, especially who have been watching on
Yes,
the
here's that last try.
brilliant try.
It really was, and this is Royal's reply. An amazing clinical try from a very good snipe, you have to say that. What a great conversion. And then
That for the penalty.
that was the penalty. And then here's that last bit from Ratwate to maximum joy for his side. And then the number 4 strikes. For me, one of the best tries scored today, because that body angle from that distance was magnificent. Such a good example for young players. And then the players stream on. You just saw the highlights of the 69th Bradby, live and exclusively on Channel I, the leader in sports. We'll be back with you next. And here are the stats before we go away. Very clear. Very clear. And look at that. 5 tries to 3. Conversions slightly better for Royal College, but really a little bit too good. Next match is the Bradby second leg, 15th June, Royal College Stadium in the city by the sea, the capital territory, down in Colombo, as the Crackers go wild. We've had a great game. And of course, don't forget to join the Cavalry Supercross on the 16th, the day after, in Kurunagala, which means it's a sporty weekend for all of you who love and cherish sport in this country. Thank you very much for the company on Channel I, to Ravi, to Ajit, to SW Chang, to the crew behind the cameras, to everybody who's been watching with us around Sri Lanka. Thank you, take care. May your God go with you. See you in Colombo. Cheers, good night.